Hello everyone, time for some more Talos Principle. I think we're probably just going to do a couple puzzles today, based on how long these have been taking me and the fact that there are multiple puzzles in this area we're in. But we'll see. We're going to start out with Eagle's Nest. So the nest is up high. Let's see what we get here. Has anyone managed to solve this one? Let's see what the answer is. A messenger must be awakened first. I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. The Eagle's Nest? Well, let's see. We have these two blocks we could use somehow. We have this ladder. Climb it. Do we jump? Do we just jump over to the other side of the wall? Okay. Okay. It's interesting. We have that redirector up there. Is the objective to get all the way over here? Is that all it is, or is there more to it? Run at full speed and jump. Nah. Didn't think it was going to work that way. This game is already so gorgeous, but I wonder how the remaster ends up doing it differently. Ooh, that's interesting to see these diagonal things on the edge. I don't know how to... Oh, we've got to somehow get through there. Well, let's... Okay. Ah, and the laser... Oh, I understand now. We would want to remove that redirector, but we can't. The question is, can we block it somehow? I wish there was a way to, like, handle that differently, but anyway. Oh ho! Okay, actually, we can just jump up here and... Whoa! That was fun. Let's see what happens, though, if we... Oh, haha. Yep, that's where we landed. But what can we do here? Go further. And not much. Not sure why they included this dead end, to be honest. Oh, a glitch in the wall? Um... I still like that. That's a fun thing to do. But I'm not exactly sure how to utilize it. Uh... Yeah. Okay, but how do we get that higher? Oh, can we use that to get up high enough to remove the laser, maybe? That seems a little suspicious. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to work, but I felt like it was worth a shot. Regardless. No. Can I drop it midair? Well, let's think about... Oh! What I want to do is I want to get it stuck in this other area. Yeah. What can I do on this side of the wall? It seems like I can run into an airfield. Is there anything else? Because, like, get a box here. Oh. You could maybe... I don't know if maybe we need to jump to disrupt the laser or what, but... Seems like a possibility. Hmm. And this fan blows over this way. How could we block it? How could we stop it from shooting across? I don't know yet. I don't exactly know how these elements work. It's called the Eagle's Nest. Oh, that is so bright. I kind of wonder if these lighting effects are difficult to compress, and that's why file sizes for this are so big compared to Blueprints and Balatro. Like, Balatro is a pixel art game, but it does have a lot of noise in the background, but maybe it's more regular noise. I don't know. Throw it over. Throw it. Come on, we can throw. We've got our robot arms. We can give it a little nudge. I am just not sure here. I sure do like throwing the blocks in the air, then watching them zoom away. But let's get them both. Let's get them both over here. And see if we can do something fun. If we use both of them at once or something. This was just called the Eagle's Nest, right? Oh, I wanna... Okay, let's get up over the ladder. We couldn't get over it in time. No! Let me through! How do I do this? How do I handle this? I can't quite block it in a meaningful way. Oh, what else can I do, though? I can't get... that looks interesting over there. It does look interesting, but I don't think that's going to be how we're going to get it. Okay, that's just dunes up there. And the tricky thing is, with 3 we could form a staircase, but we only have 2. If we only have 2, then what do we do? I need a new clue. Okay, let's entertain this weird corner over here. See what we can see jumping up. Can we throw it over the wall? That seems unlikely. But, you know, we've tried other things that have not seemed particularly likely, so let's give it a go. Let's give this a good go. Okay, jump up here, toss. Toss. Put on wall. No. No. Ugh. That is not what we were hoping for. Okay, we're 8.5 minutes in. Means we really haven't fully began to flail yet, I suppose. I didn't want to fly across. I want to step on there. How can I disable that fan? And then turn it back on? That is part of my question here. Yeah, I just get zoomed over. Oh, sheesh. Okay, let's get a block set on top here. Get another block set on top here. Now let's see what happens if we shoot both over at once. I don't know what this does for us. But that doesn't seem to be a good solution to our problems. What does this do, though, if we depress this? I don't know what that raised portion is for. It's interesting those gears can spin the fan so quickly, though. I like that. What does that do for us? And maybe I can do something goofy. Where did I leave the top, though? Oh, where has the top of the fan gone? Never mind, it was easy to find. I just don't fathom this. You know what? That was a little different. Honestly, maybe that was different enough. I'm gonna remove you to start out with. No, not like that. Okay. I want to set them both down. This is very much... There's some fundamental mechanic I don't understand here, and this level probably intends to teach me in some sort of way. We like to see that. Then we take this, and we go back around. We jump up Superstar. Aha! Okay. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna hit space to go up here. And we're gonna place this. And find the way to the fan. Run, 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 run. No! How can we get it to stop midway? That feels like that might actually be what we need to do here. They didn't land on top of each other. They landed side by side. That is a good note. I just don't quite get what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. But what will this do? Well, that didn't do a whole lot. Put like that. But, man... Oh, that almost worked. Okay. This feels jank. This feels like not the lesson I'm supposed to learn. However, this does feel like a solution. And maybe it is. Maybe I'm just too close-minded about possible solutions, and doing a weird mid-air hop-off sort of thing is indeed... I mean, honestly, actually, maybe not. Maybe the lesson is, if you're flying through the air off of a block, then you're screwed. But if you're flying through the air on a block, then you can jump off. Let's try this again. I'm going to walk forward. It didn't quite work. Oh, it's still kind of pretty chaotic, honestly. Not something that feels like a planned solution by the devs. I was like, I want a solution, but I want a solution that feels like a real solution. That, my friends, does not feel like a real solution, if it's that chaotic. But perhaps... Ugh. Yeah, this is looking less like a real solution. Why is it called the Eagle's Nest? Anyway... I don't understand why this is stuck in the on position. It kind of feels relevant. But, you know, nothing we do causes this to go up or down. But it could just be the way it is. Oh, I don't love having to, like, feel like I'm brute forcing this puzzle. But it's just one of those cases where I'm just learning mechanics I don't know yet. Okay, that was... So maybe the lesson is you can stand on a certain part of it to balance off it a bit different. That seems like a weird lesson, but it doesn't seem impossible, I guess? Oh, I feel like I need to... Well, I am interrupting the laser. I was going to say, I feel like a good solution would interrupt the laser. And you know what? This solution does a temporary interruption of the laser, and that's how it works. That's maybe not quite as satisfying as what I was thinking it would be, but maybe it's not wrong. Where? I need to run towards the laser. That's right, okay. I think I have a replicable solution here. I think it's tricky with the timing. I think it's a little bit of an action-oriented puzzle, the way I'm doing it. But I do not know. I'm skeptical. I'm definitely skeptical about whether I'm doing the right thing here. I wish I felt like I had some other idea of a good solution for this puzzle. Because I don't like doing puzzles that feel jank. Laser, come on. Yes! What is this back here? Okay, nothing to write home about. Exactly. We don't want to cross in that sort of way. We get our little cube, though. That seems like not a good solution. I don't like that solution. I don't think I like that solution. I don't like that the solution is, well, to beat this puzzle, you need to jump off this block. Well, you need to be standing at a certain sort of this block so you get launched off it in a weird certain sort of way. That doesn't feel right. Like, I thought that what the solution would be is... Okay, you've got these stairs here. I thought maybe you'd have to make use of these stairs in the gap somehow, and... I don't know. Maybe holding the block jump through here? Don't love that. But it's a win. The thing I'm scared about is if there was some lesson I was supposed to learn here that I have just managed to totally avoid learning, that is going to... Oh, okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. I like the idea I have. The idea is this fence is kind of low. Oh, I'm not sure it would... Not sure it wouldn't work. Let's set down this fan first. Gain a little height. Set this block down on top of the fan. On top, I guess you can't. Set this block down, set the fan on top. Ugh. Why? No. Okay. Oh! Don't think this is the path. Okay. Okay. Not sure how we get the block over to the other side there. I'm still trying to solve this puzzle because I feel like I didn't learn the lesson I was supposed to learn. That if I did, that I would be feeling better. But, you know... maybe it was just that? I don't love that. I hope it wasn't just that. I really hope it wasn't just that. What do you say? Ah, it's the Eddie thing! Yay! Yay, yay. I have heard all the lady in the light had to say. I can't help but feel we have lost so much more than we have retained. I still don't know what that means. I don't know about the lady in the light. However, I do know I did not like that puzzle. I did not like the solution I found for that puzzle. That's a better way of putting it. Okay. Oh, ho ho. Theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Says sheep. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape from samsara. Sam. Theory. This guy's 10 times more help than you, samsara, so shut your face. Sheep. Theory. We're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. Dog. Theory. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Okay. The place I could enter. I also could enter over here. Just... I am unsatisfied by that solution I found. And so I'm nervous. Blown away. Okay, maybe this will teach something. Okay, so we could use this, perhaps. Somehow. But we'd have to use it in a specific sort of way, where it's probably sitting on here. Understood. And it's not going to be able to get through that grate, so we probably would need something else to go on it. But I don't know what. Oh... Okay, so powering this up will blow the block off the top. Oh, I understand. I understand immediately what I need to do. That's a problem, right? No, I stand on it. Block gets blown off. I have something I can put in its place. We are home free. Except we don't need to trigger that. We need to trigger this instead. And that, as they say, is that. That was actually kind of easy. I'm scared to say that. Oh, that's why you have the... That's why you have that. Because this was easy. Oh, red laser. I don't know where red laser comes from. Excuse me, it's time for a tradition. Hell yes. I think last episode for sure, and perhaps the episode before that, I managed to sneeze. Regrettably. And this time, I managed to mute, finally. So you didn't have to listen to me sneeze. Okay, this feels like where we connect. Feels like all these levels connect into a bigger level. Somehow. Like, we connect this here. And then we get something else from up here. And then it redirects a red laser. Somehow. Now let's set it down here. Yeah. Okay, let's try to peek up here a little. We're not going to get all the way up here, but yeah, there's some sort of meta puzzle where these different areas connect and something cool happens, but I don't know about that just yet. We're 24 minutes in. We probably don't have enough time for another puzzle, however, this is the one I just beat. This is Eddie's message. Oh, trying to figure out how I can boundary break this level. Not, you know, necessarily fully boundary break, like actually leave. But I have the play button. Maybe I should investigate the play button, but I'm stubborn and want to beat all these levels first, so... Oh. I figured it out. Now what? The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. Oh, that was interesting. Only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. Not sure what you're getting at. Whoosh. Okay, we do have a red laser in this level, so that is notable. And we want to disrupt the red laser. And this is our cool little seat console thingamajig. We can move a fan here. Whoa! Holy wow. Look at that. Well, I understand now. I understand what we do here. We put this in place, and it blows the hexahedra through. And we could have removed that as well, but anyway. What is the point of this? Oh, because it's the red laser. But what's the point of pushing through there? Let's see what happens if we put it here. Yeah, you get pushed. Okay, fair enough. Let's walk through, not that way, I guess. Okay. How do I handle this? This feels like the Eagle's Nest, but one where we're still disrupting lasers, but not disrupting lasers in necessarily as silly of a way. Oh, I see, maybe. I maybe also don't see. Huh. Okay, we can't grab that fan just yet. But what we want to do... we want to do here... Okay, fan head. Put it here. Block. Put it there. And then, what do we do? Well, oh, this maybe would block it. Okay. Let's try that. If it's a stronger one. Oh. Well, well, well. Interesting. Well, now it doesn't really matter. Exactly. How do we block the blue, though? How do we block the blue? Yeah, that's not tenable here to block the blue in the same sort of way. So what do we do? I'm not sure. That's an awfully long timer. That feels meaningful. I don't know what we do now, honestly. I mean, we're gonna try the double stack, I guess. Even though I don't understand how it could do something different. Yeah, that's still pretty far off. What does this do? Pushes it here? That doesn't really work. Here, this just goes through this. Doesn't do much either. Going through this way. Well, that's interesting, but yeah, that's the very thing we're trying to disrupt. How can we disrupt it, though? Oh, that was cool. Remember the level's name. Whoosh. How do we whoosh it? Oh, what if we blew that away? Okay, if we look at it from behind, that's not really helpful. Hmm. Yeah, that's not quite gonna work either. Oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. So now, how do we approach this? We put that in place. That is very fast wind. Well, what happens if it blows from one to the other? It's gonna, like, shoot, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what happens if we install the other fan. Hmm. That was kind of cool. It doesn't quite work for us, but... Oh, let's take out this fan head, too. I don't see that working for us. And store that there for now. We have found a third fan. Or we can, like... This zooms this way. And this blows and zooms this way. And, that barely blows? What the heck? Why does this fan barely blow? And that's a weak fan. Question is the fan weak? Or is something else weak? See, that fan's quite strong. Oh. How do we get this to... Yeah, we just zoom through. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if these if the physical fans are really what's weaker. No, it's the slots. It's interesting that we get shot around like that. I'm wondering if we're just going to have to maybe call it here? Because we're 33 minutes in. And I don't see a good solution here. Like, I want to move this over somehow. But I don't get how. I mean, what if we... Okay, let's think through this. Okay, that's a new idea that I just had. We want to have these fans in place in order to do something kind of wild. What's going to happen is we're going to stand here, we're going to put this in place, is going to blow the box forward. It's going to run into this, and run into this, and then disrupt that, and then it's going to take a while to reestablish. That's my metal plan right now. I'm going to need to remove another fan, though. I forget where I put the other fan. Oh, sheesh. How could I have forgotten? Ooh. Yeah, let's go this way. Nope. Nope. Nope, there's no moving that. Thought about putting it there, then I didn't. There should be a third fan. What gives? Is it just lying on the ground somewhere here? Yes, it is. It's just lying on the ground somewhere here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put that up here. Now we're gonna grab our fan and install it. Oh, it wasn't strong enough. No, 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 no. I hate this. Hmm. That was not strong enough to do what I had hoped. Okay, we're gonna put you in. And that box is not getting launched. It's not strong enough to have that effect. Thinking we can go whippy, then a whoopee, and then win somehow. But I don't think that's going to work that way. Hmm. Where does this additional fan help us then? I don't understand. I mean, this is a fun fan, but I don't know that it helps us a lot, even if it whooshes us forward. I don't understand how to get this to work. Hmm. Nope. Nope, I'm stuck. I can admit I'm stuck. I'm gonna leave this area, re-enter it, and then we're gonna stop game. And that caused it to save. So I thank you for watching. Look forward to next time trying to figure out how to get that puzzle working. But that was just some pure Puzzle Talos principle for you. We will get back together and see if we can figure out some different thing I can do with those puzzle elements that'll actually work. I'll see ya.